In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone. How are you today? We are going to be looking at the Middle Eastern War. Um, and I don't have much to say about the wars. It's not going to be my job to talk against the war, for the war. I'm just highlighting some things that others are saying. But I do want to say that this is a fact that America and Israel started the war by bombing a school of girls. So I do want to just put that out there. And that Ayatollah Khomeini's either daughter or granddaughter was also annihilated at this initiation of the war. And although some people may feel Iran has very strict laws for women and all that, that their country has, I want to remind everyone that America is not kind to its own people, and that means Black Americans. Where Black Americans should be in Africa right now. But no, you had to steal us, and then you had to get cheap labor from us, and then you had to call us lazy, and then when we fought you motherfuckers, then y'all had to release us, but then came policing, free slaves, and then the KKK came and strange fruit. And if you don't know what strange fruit is, that is dead bodies hanging from trees. Okay? So, whatever you all want to think that another country is doing to their own people, remember the Blacks in America. Now, y'all want to act religious? I stand on God that we are not good to our own people. And I can prove it. Even like today, we're not good to our own people because we got people stranded in other countries, Abu Dhabi, um, uh, Qatar, Dubai, and Americans are not getting assistance, but other countries are assisting their people, but Americans are not getting assisted. Now, I'm not saying A or B to the left. I'm saying Blacks in America are suffering very, very badly. Okay? And I don't want to hear shit about another country and what that country does to their people. That's all I'm saying. Okay? You want to talk truth? Talk to a Black person. And then you'll stop your bullshit about how great thou art. All right. I mean, Michael Jordan can't even get on stage without being called a nigger. Are you kidding me in 2026? All right. I'm okay. I'm okay. You okay, Tracy? I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, I just need to pat myself. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Okay. Let me see what you all got to say. Because if you Black, I know you get it. If you Mexican, I know you get it. If you Cuban, I don't know if you get it, but you're about to pay a price for your stupidity and voting the way you all voted. So it is what it is, Miami. Yeah. Anywho, as I got American Airlines telling me about loyalty trips or some bullshit. Like, bitch, you can't fly people out of Qatar. Like, leave me alone flying from where I live. Leave me alone. Help those people in Qatar. Oh my God. Do you want some loyalty points? No. I want you to go save some Americans over in Qatar. All those influencers. Those pretty influencers? They are stuck. They about to look ugly because that makeup ain't gonna last forever. Oh, it's not gonna last. Them influencers are in trouble. Mm-hmm. And what about the people that get doodled on? What happens to them? They were going for some quick bucks, get their doodled on, getting out. What happens to them? Do they stay and continue to be doodled on? Do they get money every time? If you're stuck somewhere, do you get money because you're stuck? Because if that's what you do for a living and you happen to be stuck, well, let's keep the party going. I'll have me some good money after this war is over. I'm going about to get paid, not me, because I don't get doodled on. It's a dumbass career. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. You know they get $50,000 to get doodled on? Do you know that? So much toxic material in doodle. I don't even want to hand my doodle sample to my doctor. I'm like, we're both like, Noel, thank you. You don't get to minimize our struggle with, you should see how blacks are treated here or there. How does anybody minimize that? Oh my God, I once had a whitey man say to me, you should see how the UK treats their black people. When I talked about the struggle here, he couldn't listen for a second? We are not good to our own people. I can't believe anyone is still lying onto themselves regarding this truth. Oh no, I don't know. I got something this morning. Oh, it was, Lord have mercy, it was Pete Hexberg or whatever his name is. And he put out this video about, oh, you think you're gonna try us? You think you're gonna try Americans? I'm like, Americans have no money. Guys, we don't have this money for continuation. This is how France lost to Haiti. There's no money left. Okay? There's no new money coming in. Bullies. My friend finally got out of Dubai yesterday. Oh my God. Good for her. Thank God. Charm. Hi, Tracy. Hello, chatters. Hi, Noel. Bullies. Yes. Agreed. We are not the problem. And I want to say that to Iran because I just don't know what Iran is going to do. And I just want to say to Iran, we, the blacks, are spread out through the 50 states. We're from New York to California. We spread out. Um, I don't know if your missiles can detect black people, but could you program the missiles to bypass blacks? Could you please? Because we not in this. We voted 92% female blacks, 88% male black, 80 something percent Latina female, did not agree to all of this. We knew, we had a suspicious, sneaky feeling that this shit was going to happen. We knew it from the first time. So if you could put like names on the missile and leave the blacks out of it. Now, there are some crooked blacks in Congress. So I'm not talking about every crooked black in Congress, especially those who are part of the APAC. We're not going to talk about APAC right now. It's too much for you to handle. But I just want to say, like, can you bypass? Is there a way to program the missiles to bypass us, the blacks? Huh? Can we figure that out? All right. Is it funny? Too soon? Like Nancy Guthrie? Too soon? Banner. But you guys know I always forget the banner. I don't even know. I forget the banner all the time. I forget the banner. I don't want that color. That color is for the horoscopes. Is that color for the horoscopes? It's a pretty color though. Oh, I'll take black. So I can tell Iran to avoid this color. But blacks aren't really blacks. Blacks are really brown. But there are Africans that have that color though. So black and brown skinned melanin people, but the brown people call themselves Latina, but they're not really brown. They're tan, but we can't how do we explain to everyone that but then there are some Mexicans that are brown like me. So, can we go from deeply tanned color like Mexicans through the black spectrum and just take us off the missile list, please? Thank you. They asked Ukraine for help. There's no way. Ukraine is still trying to avoid Russia. Oh my God. What's cough cough Hakeem? You know I don't get the joke. What's that mean? Absolutely, Tracy. Blacks are here and we didn't agree with this shit. No, hi sweets, Carmel. No, we did not. Did you see the video with Pete? Did you look at the comments, Noel? The comments were crazy. They were so crazy. I couldn't even like respond. I was like, you motherfuckers, we haven't won a war since 1776. What fight you got in you? We have never won a war other than the one against the UK in 1776. What? But the comments in that was so funny. They were like, "We are pro-Americans," and and it's like, guys, America bombed Iran first. Iran was minding its business. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something I noticed about Iran. Was it Obama that went to Iran and was like, "You better not have no nukes here"? Was it Obama? And Iran said, Obama, we like you. You're Muslim or not Muslim. I don't know what Obama is anymore. Christian, Muslim, maybe it's a combo. Come over to our country and we will show you that we do not have any nukes, right? So Obama went over there and Obama can testify they have no nukes. And then they signed a treaty between the two countries to say that Iran will never create nuclear weapons. And then Obama left. Now, remember, Obama's been gone how many years now? He was in for 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. Obama's been gone for 20 years and counting. And since that day, Iran has been building nuclear materials. Mhm. And I'll tell you why Iran has been building nuclear materials because they can't trust Israel. And since America has such a bond with Israel, they can't trust America. So they knew they weren't inviting America into their country. So for the last 20 some odd years, they've been building an arsenal of weapons. And here we are today, where Israel now looks like Palestine. That's what it looks like right now, exactly like Palestine. I can't tell the difference now. It looks like the Gaza Strip. All right, what do you guys have to say? Hmm. Obama was in 20 years ago or more. I'm just trying to count because he was in for 8. We had Trump and Biden in for 8. That's 16, 17. Has it been 17 years? So a long time. How long ago was Biden president? Oh my God, so annoying. Oh, wait, I said Biden. Sorry, Obama. Okay, it's been over 9 years since he left office, and he had 8 years in the presidency. So 17 years, damn near 20 years. Um, it began, he was elected in 2008, but didn't take office till 2009. Mm-hmm. 18, 18, 17, 18 years, but it's been a long time. Um, let's let's not bring up the name that you just brought up at World. Let's not bring up his name. I don't want his name in my feed. Pete talks like he's crazy, like he's ready for it. No, Pete talks like a bully that if you actually get up in his face, he would be like, oh, he would cower. My baby daddy had a near miss death. 4 people in the Army unit were killed in Kuwait a few days ago. They were supposed to deploy him there last August for 1 year, but he got changed. Oh, wow. Is he, what do you call it? Is he reserve? Just like October 7th, ignorant people called it a terrorist attack, had no history of the conflict in Gaza. Oh, yeah, the conflict in Gaza began because Israel bombed itself and then said Palestinians, who have no wars of destruction, said the Palestinians did it, and then proceeded to obliviate Palestine. It's terrible. Oh, now I get cough, 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 Hakeem. I get you. All right, new comments. Yes, he's reserved, but they could keep him here, keep him there for a year. I never know what the. I know the reserve gets sent away for like a weekend. Oh, but at some point they could just say, "Come, be with us." So he dodged a bullet. Wow, I didn't know that. All right, let's get some videos out the way. By the way, I am Tracy Brown. If you want a reading with me on any topic, all right. It's Mercury retrograde, guys, and you all have already, not you all, but your relationships have already gone amok, and getting a lot of phone calls about relationships during Mercury retrograde. And so when you call me during Mercury retrograde, I just need you to listen. I don't want anybody to fight me about how much they love a nigga's dick. Please do not do that. You gotta let me do the reading, and I need you to zip it while I tell you the dick ain't shit. Okay? Okay? It's not a fight. We are not gonna go there. It's okay. These are the things you just need to hear. It's Mercury retrograde. And this Mercury retrograde, which snuck in on us, by the way, I didn't even notice it because usually I'm gearing up for Mercury retrograde. But there was Ramadan, there was Lent, there was Ash Wednesday, there was so much shit, Shavatavati, so much shit. New moon, full moon, eclipse moon, red blood moon. There's too much shit going on in February. Shortest fucking month and everything. And then we had a missing woman for how long? The whole month of February. Damn it! It was too much going on. Nobody even remembered Black History Month. No one talked about Black History Month this 2026. And then the retrograde came. And y'all are going crazy. So, relax. It's Mercury retrograde. The one thing I love about the retrograde, it will make everybody act loony. No one hears well, no one speaks well, and she speaks so well. Oh my God, the retrograde is killing you all. So, you know, I swear to God, sometimes I think, I'm so glad I'm not in a relationship. I'm so happy. I have peace. I got my sofa. I got peace. I eat bonbons naked if I want to. Nobody chastise my big belly or why. Oh, here's my favorite with the nigga. Why you wearing makeup? Motherfucker, because I brought it. That's why. You don't need the makeup. Fuck you. If I'm spending $10, it's going on my face. Why you gotta wear red lipstick? Oh, you like it? You worried about other men liking it? Because other men do like it, by the way. Yeah, they like my red lipstick. Any case, I don't have none of those problems. And I'm so at peace. I keep trying to figure out if I want somebody. I keep trying. It's not that I have a problem getting anybody. That's the part that bothers me the most. I just can't find compatibility. Unless it's me and I get bored very easily and then I got to send a nigga out the door. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I'm happy. That's the real problem. Anywho, what you all got to say? Wow, says Bella. Oh, John. Okay, thank you, at World. Thank you. Yeah, let's just not. No one needs to bring up his name. Um, Too much work. Too much work to have a relationship. Absolutely, Tracy. It's too much going on. Mercury retrograde is a great equalizer. Who said it, John? Black History Month got absurd this year. It was the worst year for Black History Month, and I swear to God, it had 45 days. When March 1st finally happened, I was like, how? Because I never saw the dates. And they never did find that 84-year-old lady. Never did find her. There is $1 million bounty on her head now, but rest in peace, Nancy. There's no way. that lady's still alive. There's no way. There's no way. Keep hope alive. There's no way. Ugh. And Savannah has to come back on NBC, and we have this. What they're gonna have a big memorial about her mother while Savannah fake cries. I mean, we can't take it. We went through a lot in February. Savannah, don't come back. You should be mourning the missing parts of your mother. Like, you should be mourning. And I don't know if we want to see you back on the big screen. I don't think you're going to help us. And oh, guys, did you know that the ratings went up when Savannah was not there? The ratings went up. Well, first the ratings went up when she went in the hospital to do some throat surgery. The ratings went up. And then immediately following that, she had her mom missing, and the ratings went up more. Anywho, oh no, no. Savannah and the family put up their own $1 million bounty and then said, we're leaving the state and the case is closed, or something like that. They put a bounty on their mama's head once they were assured that woman could never come back. She just had an interview with Serena. Wait, first of all, I wouldn't trust a bitch that wouldn't look for their mother. Serena, are you crazy? Like, are you desperate for money? Are you desperate for people to see your exemplic body? Are you fucking crazy? They're all crazy. All celebrities are crazy. Why would she have an interview with her? Was it before or after her mother wound up I can't. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Fuck all celebrities. They're weird. Hi, Marcella Amore. Thank you, Vid Game Chicks. Call me for your own personal reading. Call me. 213-458-7408. There's other things going on besides your love life, but you just need to know that this is a rough Mercury retrograde for love. I don't know what happened. I don't know what is going on, but every single reading is love for this Mercury retrograde. It is rough, guys. So, you know what I would say to you? Mercury retrograde ends March 20th. And I will say to you that if you have a partner, don't talk to them. Say good morning, feed each other. If you go out to dinner, have no conversations unless about the color of birds, and don't argue about the color of birds, and try to survive. Try to survive. And I'm going to tell you what the secret is. Can I tell you what the secret is? Oh my God. If you're not compatible, you will break up. That's the secret. Because if you're compatible, no Mercury retrograde could break anybody up. But if you're not compatible, this is why we have it 3 or 4 times a year. It is to break you guys up so you guys can find the right partners. Dead ass. But y'all so busy clawing onto somebody's skin like Epstein and eating them damn babies. They're eating the babies that, it becomes an addiction instead of letting go and letting God. And it might be painful to let someone go. I can agree that might be the most painful thing you could uh, make a decision about. But sometimes you just gotta let a nigga go. Please. All right. I'm over it. See? That's Mercury retrograde makes you do that. Mercury retrograde. Why is my glasses? Let me take my glasses off because it's like glaring right now. Mercury retrograde makes you think about someone from the past makes you believe that a certain sign means the person is thinking about you. You reach out to that person, but that's Mercury retrograde because you would not have done that a month ago. That's what Mercury retrograde does. The fact that you didn't get a reply is your answer, it's your safety. So if you do get a reply, you're not safe. If somebody doesn't apply right away and then they reply eventually, you're not safe. This is not a safe relationship. Oh, I'm exhausted. But that's what Mercury retrograde does. It wakes up these weird feelings. You all get back together, and then somebody's in handcuffs or dead. Better yet, dead. Hi, Marsha. Noel, this is typical. You should have called me. And I would have said, sit on your fucking thumbs. I would have said, suck your fucking thumbs. This is what Mercury retrograde does to people. I know what Mercury, every time Mercury, it just snuck up on me. So I didn't even have time to prepare. It's just one day I was busy. And I was like, why am I so busy? This is weird. I mean, I don't mind being busy, but it was overly busy, right? There was one time recently, this Mercury retrograde, I was working till midnight. The calls kept coming in. I was working till midnight because so many people were so upset. And I didn't figure out if it was Mercury retrograde, I would have probably cut them off, right? Because also, in addition, when I do the reading on Mercury retrograde, nobody listens to me. I'm telling them da 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 da, and they're telling me what they know. I'm like, oh my God. And so I find myself going, this is what it is. And why? It doesn't make sense. But if you would at least text me, Noel, you know me enough where you could be like, I got this feeling, Tracy. I'm going to call my ex. I would have called you and cussed you the fuck out. So true. I was done. And just today got the bright idea to send a text. It's not your fault. It's Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde. Oh my God. It be fucking with people's brains. I should have texted you. You really should have. Do not be afraid to be like, I need help. Mercury retrograde really is about course correction. Absolutely. Let me see. Savannah just had an interview with Serena. It was after she was back on the job. So you don't use a black woman to get back on the job. See how they use us? I don't like that. I don't like that. Mm-mm. See how they are. So, you know what? I've never really been a fan of Serena. As a career woman, yes. As an emotionally responsible woman, no. She's even trying to turn light skin like her daughter. But if I talk about her, then blacks are like, oh, there's Serena. You're proud of Serena. I am proud of her career. I just don't think she's the brightest pickle in the bunch. I'm not going to let Savannah use me. No. Any case, let's get on to these damn videos. I don't know if I have a reading for you all tonight. I just wanted for the mainstream media is not necessarily showing you the truth, not even ABC News with David Muir. Try to get Sky News, but they're not really showing you what's going on in Israel, and Israel's being obliviated. Ariana, hi, sweetie. She's laughing. Oh my God. So let's look at some media. There's no in particular order. I have no idea what I have to Do you realize how bad it is in Israel? That was Israel. Let's look at that one more time. It was only 12. Israel did to Gaza. Mm. And so there you have it. There you have it. Guy with the cart, he was actually in shock. He was in shock because he heard the boom, and I feel like he was like in shock, and then it his body registered the pain of the sonic boom. Watch it. But he was in shock. Oh, child. Mm, mm, mm.
So Iran apparently is launching missiles from the sea. Yes, that appears as though Iran has a submarine, something that military experts said Iran didn't have, and now it looks like they do. So what else does Iran have in its stockpile and arsenal that the rest of the world didn't know about? Well, looks like we're going to find out soon, and it's probably going to be devastating.
Guys, this is Iran. Let's look at it one more time. This is Iran. Look at the power of the missiles that's being uh, let me take the sound out.
बहुत तकलीफ होती है जब आप योग्य हो और लोग आपकी योग्यता ना पहचाने। खड़ा हूँ आज भी वहीं।
The Korean president into the fight. He wants to be a part of a bigger picture. So something. I think he is hilarious, but I've been telling you guys, America doesn't have the money for this. America does not have the money. We're going to run out of money. And so when that happens, how do we protect ourselves? I'm telling you, this is not going to be good. This is going to be just like France, when France had to sell Louisiana to America because they were running out of money. This is going to be just like France that lost the war, supposedly, with France fighting Haiti, or I think it was Haiti fighting France, while France was participating in, I think, World War One or something. Have mercy, Lord, have mercy. We don't have the money.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Very last guy on the end.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, I would be terrible at the tryouts. The war tryouts. Let's look at this one. Gaza and Palestine is looking identical now. This is extremely hilarious because Iran painted planes. They've been painting these planes since 2021. This is how much Iran has been planning for war. They've been painting these planes on a tarmac since 2021. And as of recently, Israel put out a tax to these planes, but they were just paintings. Let's look at it. Do you guys get it at all? Am I wasting my time here? Are you guys getting it? So I brought Clinton into this because it's important.
Smoking on gas, got 5-star right. I got a badass home with your crate. I'm in the crib while 18 guns. Don't give a fuck. All my gang and no got you done.
Also, somehow or another, Clinton's lawyer also somehow or another worked for Epstein. This pedophile ring just goes long and wide. And the reason why I'm showing Clinton, I think I'm going to bring this one. The reason why I'm showing Clinton is because it's important to understand we're in this war because of Clinton. And many, many other powerful people. You know, Clinton, if you weren't there, the history would have been different.
I just finished testifying in front of the House Oversight Committee. I did it for two reasons. First, I love my country, including our Constitution. And America was built on the idea that no person is above the law, even presidents, especially presidents, and that we should all live under the same set of rules. This kind of democracy requires every person to play their part. And I hope that by being there today, we can bring ourselves just a little further away from the brink and back to being a country where we can disagree civilly and we can search for truth and justice, and that it outweighs the partisan urge to score points and create spectacle. The second reason I was there is that the girls and women whose lives Jeffrey Epstein destroyed deserve not just justice, but healing. They've been waiting too long for both. Though my brief acquaintance with Epstein ended years before his crimes came to light, and though I never witnessed during our limited interactions any indication with what was truly going on, I offered the little I do know in the hopes that it would help prevent anything like this from ever happening again. I also have to say something personal. Republicans made Hillary testify yesterday, and she had nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein, nothing. She has no memory of ever even meeting him. She neither traveled with him nor visited any of his properties. So whether 10 people or 10,000 people were subpoenaed, including her, was simply not right. So here's what I told the committee. First, I had no idea of the crimes Epstein was committing. No matter how many photos they show of me, I have two things that at the end of the day matter far more than any interpretation of 20-year-old photos. I know what I saw, and more importantly, what I didn't see. And I know what I did, and more importantly, what I didn't do. I saw nothing and I did nothing wrong. As someone who grew up in a home with domestic violence, not only would I not have flown on his plane if I had any inkling of what he was doing, I would have turned him in myself and led the call for justice for his crimes, not the sweetheart deal we got. But even with 2020 hindsight, I saw nothing that ever gave me real pause. We're only here today because Epstein hid it from everyone so well for so long. And by the time it came to light with his 2008 guilty plea, I had long stopped associating with him. When the video of my testimony today is released, I hope it will motivate everyone to go in front of Congress to say what they know. I hope it will motivate the Justice Department to finally release all the files and to ensure that this never happens again. The survivors deserve that.
Him and his wife lied. She's like, I don't know Epstein. And then we see pictures of her with Epstein. He and his wife lied. Pam Bondi got suspended. I couldn't understand what I was reading on the internet. Did she really get suspended over missing files? Who suspended her? The president? Right after Clinton testified is when it started. Oh, finally, I got this to taste good. It's tea. Finally, I got it to taste good. So I've got stevia in here instead of anything else. And then I added pure local honey. Try to get local honey. It makes a big difference to your allergies. Hey, Melissa. How are you, sweetie? Melissa says hi, everyone. Oh, wow. Didn't she get called in already? Oh, my God. This is so good. So this is oregano, clove, dried oregano, clove, dry clove, and lavender. I don't mind the stevia. I need to switch, right? So I figured I would try stevia. And what's that other one? Munsfuck or something like that. Try that too. I don't mind the stevia. So I have to see how stevia does. I noticed that Splenda, the yellow Splenda, hurts my throat. So I have to go even more, maybe natural sweetener. But it tastes good. But I did add honey with this. So I guess the best thing is honey, child. That's the best, I guess.
Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel. Come on, let's go. America does not want to fight its sons and daughters the war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows your immenseness as leaders. This is wrong, and nobody wants to fight. No one wants to fight for Israel!
His hand! Oh! His hand! They tried to kill that man. They try to kill that soldier. So sad.
Avec elle, chaque instant devient une vérité. C'est un bonbon, 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 bonbon. C'est un bonbon, 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 bonbon. C'est un bonbon, 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 bonbon.
That's the fake planes that they were building. That's the fake planes. How weird is that? They put out these fake planes, and Israel bombed the fake planes. That's how stupid they are.
The IDF posted footage claiming to have destroyed an Iranian military helicopter, only for it to turn out to be a decoy painted on the ground. They bombed the equivalent of sidewalk chalk and then lauded it as an accomplishment. This is the funniest thing in the world to me. They painted anamorphic images of F-14 fighter jets on the tarmac, optical illusions that look realistic from the air, and the supposed best militaries in the world fell for it. It's giving Looney Tunes behavior. Remember Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, and he'd run into these painted tunnels on the wall? That is the energy the US is giving right now. The real jets were safely stashed underground. They took absolutely no damage in this attack, but it cost the US and Israel millions of dollars. The cost of each of these missiles, likely around $5 million each. You know how much it cost them to paint these decoys on the tarmac? $5, $10, if that. Like, what a great return on investment. We're entering the meme stage of the war.
Oh my God, your comments are the best. This war is so sad. It's so sad. This war is so sad. It's so sad. Admiral goes, oh Lord, oh Lord. I've been using stevia for over 3 decades. I use the brand 365 organic stevia extract liquid and powder. It has no aftertaste. I can only get that from Amazon, right? I will order it from Amazon if I have to. How's this for a cat tree? How's this? Do you guys like this? Let me just save it as a favorite item saved to shopping list. I don't want to save it to shopping list. I kind of like that. All right, I got to figure it out what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. Well, it's easy to wash, though. Easy to take off, easy to wash. Okay, that's good. Slide down. You can scratch on a pole. All right, I'll figure it out. What was I looking up? Oh, organic. Come on, stop. Oh, my God. I cannot get out of this. All right, let's just. What am I looking up? Organic stevia extract liquid. Organic stevia extract liquid. No, organic 365, right? No, 365. 365. All right, let's take a look. Oh. Hmm. Oh, I see it here. Oh, okay. It's got a couple of good prices. I don't know how much it costs over there, but over here it's $13. Is that reasonable? Let me see. 13 for 2 full ounces, but for 19 I can get 8 full ounces. Let me go for the 19. Has no aftertaste, huh? Monk fruit. That was the other thing I was going to consider. Monk fruit. How do you feel about monk fruit, everyone? And then there's the organic stevia powder for $6.88. Now I'm going to order that too as a backup. Or I can get 2 of them for 13. Let me just add everything to cart. I'll figure out what is going to be best for me. I'll try both the liquid and the powder. How's that? Thank you for helping me, L. Williams. Thank you. Mm-mm. I saw it on Amazon. Amazon owns Whole Foods. You didn't know that? Amazon owns Whole Foods. Oh, Atwell says she's been using stevia on her cereal. I'll go to my local store and see. I'm sure they have a stevia product of some type here, right? Because a lot of stateside people live here. So I'll see what they have here already before I get it from Amazon. But this tea right here, oregano, clove, which is a bacteria fighter if you even think you have a cold. Oregano and clove tea every night. Hmm. Add honey to it, add lemon. I put honey, lemon, but then I have some lavender and I put lavender to it just to sweeten the deal. We don't have Walmart here. No Walmart. Only in Puerto Rico. All right, everyone. It's 10:40. Really? What time did I start? Oh, I started at 9:30 today. Listen, there's no. Do I need to do a reading? Do you want to see if Israel's going to make it out of this safely? Do you guys need to see that? Let me know. It doesn't look like it, right? All right. Will Israel make it out of this safely? Trisha, I love you. Trisha's hiding in the background. The minute I say, do you want to see? Trisha's like, yes, please. At World came on, so I was going to do it anyway for at World, but Trisha, you cracked me up. Everybody said yes, yes, yes. A reading would be fun. Okay, Noel. Call me next time you use those thumbs. Well, I think what I told someone yesterday is you can't be worried for us. And I know when you say us, you mean America. Just pray, sweetie. Just pray. Pray for your family. Pray for your surroundings. Pray for your neighborhood. Just pray. Prayer works. And I don't know which prayers God is going to answer, but he will answer somebody's prayer. And some of us have a destiny to leave based upon an agreement we have with God. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. But pray. Don't be worried. I don't like worrying because whatever's about to happen, you and I can't stop this shit. We can't stop. It's too late. The ship is sinking. The biggest powers in the world can't stop this. And my concern is that we don't have enough money to combat this. We don't have enough military funds to combat. We don't. We're broke. Jesus Christ. But you can't worry. You just have to be in a position to say, you got to say, you just have to say, I trust you, God. That's what you have to say. You have to say, I trust you, God. I trust the decisions that has to be made on my behalf. However, if you could bypass me, I'll put some lamb's blood on the door so the missile don't come for me. You know, Moses. Anybody get the Moses reference? Lamb's blood or goat's blood or something? What was it he put over the door? Goat's blood? All right. Hi, Georgia Peach. You're right. All I can do is pray. That's all you can do at this stage of the game. The missile is on its way. I don't know that for sure, but I'm just saying we made them that mad. We can't stop this now. So we have to pray that we can be the ones that survive. That's what we have to pray. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Israel. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Israel's your child. They're your love. They're your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Let's take a look, y'all. Will Israel survive this war? First card up is the Fool. So we won't go beyond these 10 cards. The Fool could mean a number of things. It could mean that Israel is probably the foolish people we've ever met. But remember, we're talking about calculating people that is now at the level of foolishness, if that makes any sense. Have you ever known a liar to lie so much that the lie finally catches up to them? That's Israel. The Fool means they are now being tricked. They have spent their whole year since 1948 tricking people into doing their bidding, and now they are the fools. This is an area of honesty, of just being an honest group of people that they have never found themselves in. They have to start over again. But remember, Israel's people will never rest. That's the promise of God. And that's what everybody keeps forgetting. These people will never rest because they are the most unkind people from biblical times. They will always never have a place to live. Never. They had to ask the Palestinians, could we come live on your land? A new phase of life again, but they're always going through these new phases of life. Having to be born again, leaving the past behind to start something new. So once again, these people don't have a place to live. An unexpected influence. Who's going to help Israel at this point? We watch them take Palestinian land. We watch them obliviate Palestine. Who's going to take in these people now? This is a new phase for Israel. All right. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. I just can't understand why no one could figure out this wasn't your best move. This was not your best move, but Netanyahu is so arrogant that he couldn't figure out being a bully is just not working anymore. Oh, God. What do you got saying? All this over male ego, power, and control. No, that's partly true. Israel wanted to be part of the elite and couldn't get there naturally. So they started setting people up to sleep with babies and videotaping them. So this is more than male ego. This is Italy trying to take powerful people to task by putting them in bed, not with each other, not grown-ass people, but with children. And let me tell you something. Israel has some disgusting videos in their archives. And this is why so many people are so quiet in America. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't even believe it's the fault by design. I think most people were drugged and then videotaped. They are being charged that. This card means that they didn't expect the level of firepower. There's a big cover-up involving Israel, and the fight is kind of over. I'm kind of thinking America and Israel can no longer be friends. I'm kind of thinking this relationship has to end. I don't know who this fire sign man is. I don't know if it's Netanyahu. By the way, is Netanyahu alive? Has anybody heard from Netanyahu? Because I heard he may not be alive. Does anybody know anything? Netanyahu, can you please stand up? Let us know that you are alive and remind us what a coward you are, leaving your people. Oh, I'm just curious. They're just such immoral people. They're just such liars and immoral people. You know, and it's a very sick community, very, very sick community. They're fighting, but even Israel is going to run out of money because Israel's money is us giving them money. We can't sustain this fight on our own, let alone keep giving Israel billions and billions of dollars for them to have free health care in their country. I mean, now you can use up all the free health care because everything got bombed. So now you need the free health care. Israel is going to fall to its knees. Something will remain. Something will remain. But I'm telling you, rebuilding Israel, we can't help rebuild Israel. And if we don't have politicians that Israel is on their own. And America cannot give these people money to rebuild. They're on their own. They may not be able to even live there anymore. Why don't you turn Israel into a resort town? Why don't you do that instead of the Gaza Strip and Palestinian land? Free healthcare paid by Americans. And we got people that go to the hospitals and can't get healthcare. Make it make sense. Yeah, the weak always runs and turn their back on their people. And Ayatollah Khomeini, Russia gave him an escape route, and he said no. He said, "I'm standing with my people." Don't even talk about Katrina, child. I thought I had a video here. They can't even help them out the country. I had a video here. Hold on. They can't even help them out of the war-torn Qatar and shit. Oh, I think this is it. Oh, I thought I put.
All Americans in the Middle East, get out. Today.
Let me play this one. This is hilarious. Talk about Katrina. That's too far back. How about yesterday? Hold on. Oh, I'm tired. Why am I tired? Oh, because it's 11 o'clock for me. Listen to this, guys.
The U.S. government said to all Americans in the Middle East, get out. Today, they gave us a number to call, right, for assistance. They said, here's a number to figure it out. I called the number. Do you know what happened when I called the number?
If you are calling about the crisis in the Middle East, please press 1. If not, press 2. Please do not rely on the U.S. government for assisted departure or evacuation at this time. There are currently no United States evacuation points. Please continue to check the embassy's website for updated information.
What does that mean? Am I in a Hunger Games movie now and I didn't choose to be in it? Huh? What do you mean I have to figure it out? You put me in this situation. Your actions put me in this situation. And now you're telling, hey, buddy, figure it out, man. Rely on God. Allah is your last reliant. And guess why I am going to rely on God? Because I can't rely on you. You left me a voice recorded message? Astaghfirullah.
No, this is true, Georgia. This is true. That's not the first video that I saw where people are like, yeah, we're not sending help. You know why? We don't have the money. We have no money. Not only that, if we do send help, they might drop the plane with the missiles. So that would look more embarrassing. So now they're just not sending help. Like you're safer on a foreign plane. Yeah, it's a true story. All right. Israel is, something will remain of Israel, but so much. And it's like, I love this card because y'all can never see this treasure chest that is dried up. There's no money. So Israel could remain, but it'll take 1,000 years to rebuild it if America doesn't take our hard-earned military dollars and give it to Israel. Y'all got to stop that. Y'all got to stop sending. I've been saying that for years. And we don't have the money to fight, nor do we have the money to give to Israel to fight. We're both spent at this point. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Let me get a final outcome here. Israel's mandated to fail, but they have to fail. Israel hasn't been kind to a single community since Auschwitz. They literally went to Palestine and stole their homes. After Palestine let them in and let them in their homes and let them eat and drink from the same bread. And one day, everybody went to work, and the Israels came back early. And when the Palestinians came home, the Israel said to the Palestinians, "This is not your house. I'll call the cops. Get out." And the cops were on board. That's what happened. That's like letting your best friend sleep overnight and she ultimately sleeps with your husband. Yeah, that's what that feels like. I know, right, Vid Game Chicks? I know, it's disgusting. All of it is disgusting. This is actually straight to me, so it looks straight to you too. So, upside down, dilettante, pretension to much deeper knowledge than actually possess. What? Oh, this is again, I'm talking about Israel, which is a fake country. Israel wasn't started until 1948. It's a fake country, guys. And anything you see in the Bible that says, which one is it? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thine art with me, thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, cometh my help cometh from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. That is not the real prayer. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Bible goes back hundreds and hundreds of years. Israel wasn't started until 1948. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep, meaning he who watches over Israel will watch over Israel day and night. Why is Israel so important than any other culture? And Israel is hateful to every other culture. Why would that be in the Bible, y'all? Y'all got to check yourselves with theologic nonsense. Thank you. Irving says, so true, Tracy. Israel's an occupying force for America and the West. Dilettante. Upside down. Shadow dilettante. Manifest as pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. Taking your dabbling too seriously. I'm telling you, Israel is fake. And that's what's going to come out of this war, how fake Israel is. And it's sad. And our good hard-earned money that could be used on infrastructure, that could be used on healthcare, that could be used on programs for children, 55 billion, and we at least give them $120 billion 2 or 3 times a year. There's that package that always shuts the government down. And by the way, the government is shut down, and I know people that are not getting paid. It's because in that package is $55 billion for Israel. And that's what your congressmen are covering up. Okay. Spain doesn't want anyone from America, and Thailand doesn't want anyone. No, Spain doesn't want America to use its base. They said no. And Thailand doesn't want anyone from Israel there. They won't. Oh, yeah, 55 billion. Look it up. Look it up. And I'm speaking on the low end. It's been higher than 55 billion. But every time we have a package, which I believe is I know definitely it's twice a year, but definitely it could be 3 times a year. There's an Israel $1 billion package attached to that they don't tell you about. And that's bullshit. Nostradamus mentioned World War III with Iran. Hope everything calms down soon. I so hope so too. All right, guys, I'm tired. I love you guys. Take it easy. Love you. Call me for Call me for your own personal reading. Where are you, Big Game Chicks? I like it when you put it up. Yours look better than mine. Call me for your own personal reading. 213-458-7408. Subscribe. Like. I'm not a YouTuber that is just going to talk about celebrity bullshit. Celebrities can kiss my ass. I'm sick of them. People are dying right now. So I don't want to hear nothing about Cardi B. Nothing. Although I do have to tell you, Stefan Diggs lost his job. Stefan Diggs doesn't have a job. Oh my God. All right. I love you guys. I will. Good night. Oh my God. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Wait, I got to put Big Game Chicks. Oh, you got new comments again? Good night. Big Game Chicks, where are you? I like to put hers up. That's why. Oh, here you are. Good night, everyone. Love you. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure. Her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.